We are about to go to the fire station. Fire station. We're going to the fire station. We got a field trip today. Going to the fire station.
After the fire station, can we go to the fire park?
On to medical emergencies and traffic accidents and all other kind of emergencies. When it's really cold like this, people or businesses have sprinkler systems so that it puts out fire, and when it gets cold, those things, they freeze and they pop a lot, so we have to go mop up water and do things like that. So we're not just respond to fires.
That's interesting.
Yeah. This is the phone call. Go ahead.
Like, there's an emergency.
Get a call, and we're out here. If you guys will just go and get in this area, because we're going to pull out in this truck.
Okay.
We'll go back in. We probably won't be gone. Hopefully, no more than 15 to 20 minutes. If we're in the station, I guess you can just kind of hang out inside the station until we get back.
Okay.
If we're going to be delayed, well, we'll get word back to you. Then we'll have to reschedule the tour or something.
Okay.
That's why you just got it.
Which?
I'll go 105 foot in the air.
Wow.
That is really tall. Come on, we'll take a look at this. You have to put fire out.
Use water.
Water. Good answer. So we got a bunch of water on this truck. We also have a bunch of nifty tools and equipment. So this is our medical department. I told you we run medical calls and help people who are sick. And so a lot of that we have in here. These big reflective bags.
Oxygen.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. So if you not feeling good, if you're not breathing well, we can give you some oxygen or whatever the need may be. These are our hand tools.
Look at that
See
tool.
that? Pretty neat.
You use the axe to open the door and
We
lock.
can.
Or
Yep.
use that. What?
Oh, I think that's Brandy.
That's a double?
Yep, pretty neat, isn't it?
Wow. Can you tell us what you use some of these tools for?
So, so like you said, you can use the axe to open the door.
You said an axe to open the door.
A shovel to help us.
So this little thing here, see this hook up here?
I didn't know that.
So when there's a house on fire and it gets into the ceiling, like up there, we can't see it, right? You can't see on the other side of that ceiling. So we have to use these tools to pull it down so we can get up there and spray water and see the fire. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's a blue.
Wow. Look inside of here. Oh, I don't want to get in front of you.
Here we have our fire extinguisher.
Oh, wow.
So this one has water in it, and these other ones have different powders and chemical water out. We've got a big chainsaw up here we can use
Oh, that's
to,
tiger.
to help get smoke out. We'll keep on going around here.
Let's go.
We call it the ladder tunnel. So we've got a bunch of ladders.
Ooh, look, climb back up some.
What?
Wow.
We can get on roofs, or if we have to get into the ceiling inside, we can use these ladders.
So when do you all use the really big one? And just in case of emergencies, or?
That one, four ladders in the city that are in service, and they go out on every fire and every fire alarm, at least one. And if there's access to spray water from the sky, if that's a need, then we can do that. And it's got a lot of other uses as far as rescues go, different things like that. But they have a truck company is a specialty company. They can do a lot more than just fight fire. We're set up primarily to fight fire and operations like that.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of hose in here.
Look at that.
So you see our fire hose. We got big fire hose, little fire hose.
For different fires, or?
So if it's like a big fire or like a big commercial building, we can use this big hose to put fire out.
Okay.
And puts more water out.
Okay.
Most of our fires we're going to fight with this right here.
Okay.
Which is a smaller diameter hose.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff on this truck.
Why you have these buckets? What are these buckets?
Y'all want to check this out?
Wow, what is
That's what you spray
that?
water with. So that
How do
hose,
you like turn it on?
so you do that right there. The
Oh,
water will come out. But that hose back there, you have to screw this onto the end of it, and then you direct your water with this. Y'all want to check it out? You want to hold
he
it?
said you want to hold it? You want to hold it?
It's a little heavy, okay?
Oh, he said it's
Let me
heavy.
hold it.
Is it heavy? Wow. Yeah, we can just pass it around. It's okay. Wow. Why is it heavy like that? What is it? Is that metal? It's because it's made out of metal. It's heavy.
Yeah, more portable. It's set up so it's got these straps on it, so that you can wear our big air packs with our bottles on the back, and we can throw those over our bottles, climb stairs, and do whatever. So we got rope here we can use for different things, lifting and lowering equipment. This is just a bag to go. Bigger hose here.
Oh, wow.
So there's 500 gallons of water on here.
Wow, that's a
We can
lot of
have
water.
500 gallons of water just a few minutes. So we have to be able to fill it up for.
So y'all fill up 500 gallons. Y'all fill this y'all water back up with that
We
hose.
can, yeah. If it's a bigger operation where we're really fighting fire, we've got some really big hose on the back of the truck. But that's more for if we're just shoveling water, or if we're training and we come back, we can just pull that off rather than getting a big old section of hose off.
So how do y'all regularly fill up y'all water trucks? Do you have to go somewhere or?
Fire hydrants.
Oh, okay.
Fire
Oh,
hydrants.
that's what those are for. This whole time. They just excited.
Oh, that's the option.
Oh wow.
You guys.
This is how we breathe right here. So we wear this on our back like a book bag, like you wear your book bag.
Oh, that's probably really heavy.
It is really heavy, yeah. So this cylinder has pressurized air in it that we breathe.
But
And so
why is dirty?
why is it dirty? Because it has to work, just like we do. Our gear's dirty. So this thing has a lot of really nifty features. We can fill this cylinder if we have to in emergency.
Look.
We can turn it on. It makes a bunch of dings and rings and bells. I'll turn it on so y'all can
Uh oh,
hear
he's
it,
about to turn
okay?
it on, y'all.
So, don't worry, it's not gonna come out. It will beep, so I
He
warn you.
walked away.
It's gonna do that.
Oh, that's
Then it's gonna beep. See, you hear that?
That's beef.
Yep. So our air comes out of here. Put your hand out right here, like this.
Oh, y'all want to go try the air?
Feel it?
Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah.
So that's the air that we breathe when we're in the fire.
Oh wow. That's
I mean, that thing will beep. That way, if I can't get up and can't get out, people know where to come find me. That thing will
Oh,
beep,
that's
and you
good.
can hear it and track that person down. You ready? I got a little more air, okay?
Oh
There it goes again.
wow. Good job.
Ready? There it is. That's it.
In my ears for a minute
Alright,
because I don't like loud.
Let's.
It is. So the whole truck doesn't make noise. It just comes from here.
Yeah, there's a couple other.
Oh,
electric
okay.
sides to different things, but.
Yeah, it does open it, but we're not doing it.
So there's some more fire hose there. You see that?
Wow.
So.
He's gonna cut the lights on.
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna cut the lights on.
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at the lights. Wow. Do you think that's
Somebody calls 911 and they need to be quick. So our boots have these really neat zippers that we can take off really fast. Pretty cool. isn't it?
Whoa.
I thought that was the coolest thing. Oh,
wow?
that's so cool. So,
Why have
Easier than tying your shoes.
we found the right
Yeah, he about to put on the gear.
do it? How?
our pants on our boots already.
Oh,
So I don't
okay.
have to worry about finagling my pants over my boots.
Wow.
So
Right.
it's just as simple as that right there.
Wow, that was so simple.
Oh, you.
It is real. Isn't that cool?
Wow.
So everybody always likes the radios.
Oh, radio sees.
Yeah.
Like Among Us?
So I can talk to anybody on the fire scene.
have a question. So
Yes.
no matter what the call, you're always going to put your gear.
So medical call, during the day when we're in our duty gear, like you see Captain here,
Yeah.
we're probably not gonna put this stuff on.
Okay.
For a medical call, certain low priority calls, may not put them on. But in the middle of the night, because we usually wear basketball shorts to bed, you're gonna see us have this stuff on. So not always cause for concern.
Middle of the
It's in our
night.
gear. And a lot of times when we get up and get on the truck and go out of here, we'll leave our boots sitting here. So if you see us walking around the store, that's usually why.
You said middle of the night. Do y'all sleep here?
Yes, ma'am. We're here 24 hours.
What?
That's
I did not know that.
We'll go through the station right here.
It's like a
Station.
mystery.
Wow.
Someone's sleeping in here for 20
24
minutes.
hours.
It's like a big home away from home.
Who's the best cook?
This is just like a little utility room. We got a wash machine and dryer. We wash dry clothes and. The big
Y'all wanna
silver
go in
machine
really
there is where we
quick?
wash our turnout gear.
Oh, this is where they wash their clothes and stuff. Y'all want to step in really quick? No?
Y'all can go in if you like.
This is where they wash their clothes. They stay here, y'all. They don't leave the station. They stay here for 24 hours.
Equals out to be 10 days a month we're here. So this is our fresh when we have to give people oxygen on med calls.
Smells bad.
This is our fresh oxygen. We leave our empties here, and they'll come take our empties and bring back. This is what we call the watch desk.
The watch desk?
Yeah, this is where we do our. It's just an old tradition. They call it the watch desk. We get our morning announcements right here every day, and we can talk back to dispatch using that radio. They do a truck radio test every morning. And then they do a station activities, and every station in the city acknowledges what they say. That's just the captain's office. It's just some office desk and computer and stuff. We'll walk this way.
What does the captain do?
He doesn't do anything.
It's our captain.
Oh, this is the
He's in
captain.
charge of station duty, or station stuff, and also basically the authority on all our calls that we ride, you know, unless someone comes, like a battalion chief or chief or something like that.
Okay.
But he is kind of the one that's in charge on daily activities, you know, kind of keeps us all aligned.
Yeah, we all go to
Oh,
college.
yeah.
He's the driver. He's the one that drives the truck.
Okay.
He drives in the back. We're all firefighters, like occupation, but then also firefighters like a rank. He's ranked firefighter.
Okay.
He's ranked driver, and then I'm the captain. But it's hard if you're not in it. Like a minute ago, I heard him tell you there's 4 ladders in the city. He means those 4 ladder trucks that have that big ladder on top. You know.
Right. Okay.
The terminology is confusing sometimes, but yeah, he drives the truck, he rides on the back. If we get to like a residential fire alarm or like a house fire or something, he's the one that will stand beside the truck and might hook the hose up to the hydrant, and him and I'll be the one that pull the hose off the back of the truck and actually go put the fire out.
Okay. What did you all have to do to become firefighters? Do you have to go to college? Is it a program?
You go to college, you go to an academy. Here in the city, we have a inner academy where you come and be here for 6 months.
Okay.
Working 8 to 5, and they teach you all the classes that through the state you have to have, and the high point organizational chart and skills of what is needed to be a firefighter here in the city of High Point.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, wow.
After 5 o'clock, we can relax in the chairs and watch TV or whatever. On Sundays, on Saturdays, we can relax after 12. On Sundays, usually we can kind of relax all day on Sundays.
Okay.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, we need to stay busy doing something.
So what do firefighters do for fun? If y'all here all 24 hours, do y'all have fun? Like, do y'all do anything for fun?
Some multi-company stations have enough people, they might play cards or have some type of recreational activity outside.
Okay.
Some of them have ping pong tables, cornhole,
Okay.
stuff like that.
And most stations, we have all that as well, but there's not enough people here, so a lot of times it's whatever individuals want to do, like, you know, some people go to college while they're here, so after 5, you do college.
Oh, okay.
College assignments, things like that.
Okay. That's interesting.
3 people here all the time typically, unless we're out on the call.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's much more than a 40-hour week for you guys then, or is it?
Yeah, we work 24 hours on and then 24 hours off.
Okay.
And then after our 3rd day on, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, after our 3rd day, we get 4 days off.
Uh-huh,
So
okay.
it's 24 on, 24 off, and then after that 3rd shift, we get 96 off, 96 hours.
But we don't work the same day every weekend.
Yeah, it changes.
It
It's-
rotates around, as
Oh, okay.
the month goes along.
We all have apps. We learned the schedule, but there's an app, a fire, because everybody in the family always, they can never keep track of when you're working, so you just send it to that app. There's paper calendars up there we give them sometimes because it's just hard, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with this schedule. After about, you've been doing it a few years.
What's your favorite meal as a firefighter?
I don't know. I like it all. There's 3 shifts up here. We are C shift today.
Okay.
Everybody kind of has their own little food pantry to keep their stuff in, and we kind of share. We share a refrigerator. We've got a refrigerator there. We kind of have drinks for sale. That pays for stuff around the station. Like we sell coffee, and then we take that money to go buy more coffee.
Okay. Right.
Stuff like that.
No, they sell
Do you
their.
guys have somebody separate to do?
There are cubicles in the newer stations, that's the way the fire service has been going. But we're lucky enough to work at kind of an old, so this is what it used to be like. So the new stuff, so we have captain's quarters, is the room you just passed, that's where the captain stays. Once you get to a certain rank, they give you your own room, if you will. On the bathroom, stuff in that nature, and then everybody else sleeps in the bunkhouse. So it'd be 2 or 3 people depending on, once we get fully staffed. If we have 4 people in the truck, then we would stay here. Then also, just like we said before, it's where we live, for 10 days a month. So they try to give us a lot of the amenities. So we do have a workout facility. Turn around, listen to what he has to say. Anytime during the day, as long as it's okay with the captain, nothing else is going on, because they do look at physical fitness as a, pertinent thing in the fire service, so they do give us pretty decent equipment to work with. Some stations have different things, some of them have rooms and stuff, and that's it. In the bathroom, just a big large bathroom, kind of just the same way as the bunkhouse. There's no individuality, here, because it is kind of that older, thought process on the stations. That's kind of it, our daily activities that we do when we come in the morning. A lot of times, since we live here 10 days a month, we'll come in our regular, street clothes or house clothes, and then our clothes will be here that we change into, and we kind of leave them here. They do give us lockers, not closets, but we do have lockers for each individual that's assigned here. And then we'll come in, usually have what we call family time, with the shift is coming off. They tell us what they did the day before, what they kind of knew they've heard, maybe something changing, something come down the pipes. Like we just came back, before y'all got here, we had our pictures made for the pictures that are on the wall. Y'all probably seen in the classroom of the little bitty pictures. So we went and done that. They went and told us this morning, hey, y'all, we did it today. Y'all probably gonna do it. It's on our activity calendar. He was aware. He takes a look at that every morning as well. And then we just usually train every day in between calls, or try to. Then we get groceries, and that's about it of our daily life. Now, for all the little kids, we'll talk a little bit about fire safety.
Yes.
She wanted us to kind of talk about it. So here we have. Does anybody know what this is right here?
Oh, look. What's that? It's a what?
What's this circle right here on the ceiling?
It's called a what?
Anybody know?
It's a fire fan alarm.
It's a
smoke
or
detector.
fire alarm. They use it as a smoke detector because if it's a smoke, if we had smoke in here, once it hits that, it alarms to wake you up if you're sleeping. That's the reason why we have a couple here in the bunkhouse, because this is our sleeping area. So if this goes off, what are y'all supposed to do?
Hurry up, go to the whole thing, get those clothes on, and get those.
No, what do y'all do?
He wants to be a firefighter. You want to be a firefighter?
No.
Oh, no.
I want to be a YouTuber.
Okay, but if this goes off, I mean, that means something's going on in the house. So, your mom or dad's probably going to wake up with that as well, and y'all probably have a meeting place somewhere.
Yes.
Outside.
Yes.
Or inside where to go. If this goes off, here, of course, we're going to look at it, but we actually have a thing from the city that we have a meeting place. So if there was something to go on, our meeting place is the building out back. So not everybody that's here, was at the meeting place. We would have to kind of figure out why they didn't make it there, in a sense. So that's the thing with, the parent and the children, y'all probably should have a meeting place. So, don't want it to be at the mailbox at the street because, you're going to have, fire trucks and other things coming in. But you want it to be a safe place away from, the house if you have an emergency. But you want to have them set the alarm off or the bell. What happens, we used to have a bell system which is on the wall behind us there, but they've changed it over to it's a computer system now that gives us a dispatch. So
I'll let them hear it. I'll tell them to do it.
Okay.
Just so they can, they're kind of ready for it.
And they were saying that, through studies, that was a little bit too much of a shock, for someone to go from dead sleep to get up. So it's a gradual thing, and we have in our speakers now, we have lights that are a certain color that comes on first, and then it changes to a different color that assist you, with kind of getting out of bed. I mean, so that's the only thing that's changed. And like I say, he'll get communications to set it off. And then usually on the screen, y'all see we got TV screens hanging throughout the station. That's the computer system that we have. And basically every call that goes on within the city is listed on there. And that's where our call will come out as well. And it gives us more detail of what it is. And I don't know how many people is aware of is Adam 21? You might have seen that show before? Yeah, probably not. I think so. But anyway, it's an older fire show. He was saying something about the watch desk before. The reason why it's called there, it used to spout a piece of paper that had the call, where it was, what the nature was, and you had to pull that off to get on the truck to go where it is.
Wow.
They went away from that. Now they're going back to it.
What?
So we have a printer up there that prints out something that tells us what the call is, and it's the same thing that's on the computer screen or the TV screens. So that's just the technology coming back around, from what it used to be. So that's what we hear when we get a call.
Attention Engine 9. Respond to 1730 West Chester Drive. Fire test.
Okay.
Cross street.
Why'd they sit down? That's way across town.
Attention Engine 9.
So that's what it does during the day. At night it's a little softer. The light comes on. There's these speakers are throughout the station. And it's on a time thing, so it'll be red for a minute, and then after a minute it turns white, and then it goes up to 2 minutes, and then it goes off. And then I was saying before, it's talking about the ticker tape, now this is what it gets out now,
Okay.
Before, it's the way it used to be way back when.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you, man. We're still out of service, okay?
And you don't have to keep.
The firefighters put out the fire.
Why do we do what now?
Put out the fire.
Put out the fire? That's what we're trained to do. Trucks that have a computer on them. So on that computer system, like I say, it tells our captain from communications what's going on and what happens for each call. So the call that y'all just heard dispatched earlier, it's going to be on there because it's throughout the city. And on that, it tells them exactly what's going on.
Let's not open it right now, but you can hold it, okay?
Open it while he talks.
So
Every time we change the times on our clocks.
that's right. That's coming up.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And if the smoke detector goes off, get out of the house. Get out of the house.
Okay.
And we'll,
Yes.
I'm just curious, I know gas leaks are a thing, and I know you guys come out for gas leaks too.
If you have any gas appliances, it's a CO detector. When you go to get new smoke detectors, they make a combination model now that has smoke and CO, and that takes care of both.
Okay, so any gas leak, the CO detector should
That's correct.
catch it. Okay.
And usually you can smell it to begin with because it has
Yeah.
the smell in there. But if you can't smell it or if it's burning incorrectly, you know, in your furnace or whatnot, it might pick up that way as well.
Okay.
But it will pick it up.
Okay.
What is it?